I'm with Tusha Chowdhury, Marketing Manager for the Gulf area for Schneider Electric. Tusha, tell us a little bit about this Power to the Cloud event in Dubai. How many people are you expecting, for example?
We are having just starting with a dedicated CIO session where we'll have about 120 CIOs who have flown in from Middle East and Turkey region. And really, I mean, it's been a great initiative so far. The response has been very good from the end users as well as from the channel. So we are expecting a very good response today as well. This is the largest data center gathering in the Middle East and Africa region, and possibly this is also a one of its kind smart city and IT event. I am not aware of any such events in the Middle East and Africa region in such a platform like this. So yes, I mean, a lot for the guys to look forward to. We have, when we go inside, and we'll show you, the different environments that we've got. We've also got a very rich content-driven event. So we're also doing a lot of presentations. We've got top quality speakers who have flown in from all over the world, about 30 odd topics that we are covering. So yeah, all in all, it's looking good.
Excellent. Let's have a look at some of those solutions on show.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we're in the main expo area. Tusha, what can we see on show here?
So we've got about 1,400 square meters of exhibit area here. It is massive. And we have divided that into two parts. So we've got one part of it where we have about 19 partners. So we've got all our partners and our 4 alliance partners, HP, Cisco, Dell, IBM. They've all set up their booths there. And we've got, well, while we walk in, so we've got a huge 90 square meter area of data center space there. So we'll just talk about that. What we have here is a typical smart city. So we've got an airport, okay, we've got a university, a bank, a telecom, we've got a hospital, we've got a hotel, and we've got what we say a smart integration area. So where basically we are saying as Schneider Electric how we integrate everything together to show our software bit and what we as Schneider Electric can offer to optimize the resources that we have in a smart city, and how we can optimize those resources. Apart from that, we've also got a water and wastewater treatment plant of a mock-up, and we've also got a power grid mock-up. Again, the whole idea is how we are bringing in energy efficiency to all these absolutely critical infrastructure elements we have in a city.
So this is particularly appropriate in this area because the Sheikh has said, for example, he wants Dubai to be a smart city.
Absolutely.
And the UAE has declared an ambition to be a smart country.
Yes, so. Absolutely. So in fact, as you rightly mentioned, the Sheikh was here yesterday, who is the chief of Dubai Water and Electricity Authority, and he's also the chairman of the Supreme Council of Energy. So for them, energy efficiency, resource is really limited in this part of the world. So the whole the leadership of this country or for the rest of the Gulf countries are really looking at ways how to optimize the existing resources they have and how to reduce wastage. And Schneider Electric fits in absolutely, very, very beautiful over here. So the Sheikh was very happy. We had an excellent response from all the attendees who came in here, because these are elements that everybody covers, in a city environment. Like we say in our smart city presentations, that a smart city is actually it's a collaborative effort. A Schneider alone cannot do it. A government alone cannot do it. So it has to be a collaborative effort between the government, the private investors, or the private entrepreneurs, as well as the public entrepreneurs. There's a reason why we have this huge data center setup here, and what we are saying is that as smart cities come into the picture, as smart cities are being implemented, we will need more data centers, because the data center is the core of the smart city. That's where all the data from the different infrastructures gets stored and then is disseminated. So it's a very critical thing. And yesterday also we had the same discussion with the Sheikh and the rest of the press guys, in fact. So coming back to your question now, so we've got an 80 square meter data center area here. Yeah, I think it's 80. And with everything that we offer in the data center space, so we've got raised flooring, we've got LV panels that we get from the other business units. Okay, we've got cooling from Uniflare, we've got software, we've got the racks, we've got the servers, we've got everything that we offer in the complete data center environment. There are cameras put up all across, where because CCTV is a very important component of a data center. Everything is being covered here. So the idea is to give people a complete, wholesome overview of Schneider Electric's data center portfolio, and for people to pick and choose. Not everybody will require this kind of a data center, but somebody will require a software, somebody will require a CCTV, somebody will require an LV panel, somebody will require racks or cooling. So for them to really pick and choose, and these are all vendor neutral, so they can really pick and choose what they want to have it installed in their data centers.
Tusha, you've already mentioned the importance of partnering, and I see that the resellers are very well represented here. What do you think they're hoping to get out of Power to the Cloud?
Yeah, I think again that's a very good testimony to the concept of the event and to the theme and the resonance that it has with the partner community. So we've got, I think this has never happened before, definitely not in the Middle East and Africa region, and I am not sure how much of that has happened globally. But we've got a total of 15 of our own partners from across the region. That's a big number. And we've got all the 4 alliances on board. We've got HP, Cisco, Dell, IBM. The moment the smart city concept was thrown to them, they all came on board. All of these guys have flown in their speakers from Europe or the US. They've flown in their smart city leaders from these from abroad. And it really feels good that they've taken this event with a lot of seriousness that it rightly deserves. Coming back to our partners here, so we've got quite a few partners from the Gulf region. We've got 4 partners from Saudi. We've got 2 partners from Pakistan. So yeah, it's really they've all chipped in. They all wanted to be part of this initiative. And it was really it's a great feeling to have all of them on. But I think it's also important that they're part of this kind of an initiative, and we are able to demonstrate our partner strength in this part of the world as well.
Do you believe that Schneider's messaging around smart cities has more resonance in an area like this, where you really can see that resources like water are scarce? Do you think that pushes people together and makes them think a lot more about making resources work?
Absolutely, David, and you're bang on there, because smart cities is still a concept in a lot of the part of the world, and what people do not realize is that smart city is very difficult to you cannot really you cannot really crash down the city and build a new city. It's not possible. So you take elements of a smart city, you take elements as like smart energy. So when you try and optimize your energy resources, then you can optimize your public transport, you can optimize your infrastructure. So you really take these elements, and that's what makes it as a smart city. So from a messaging point of view, I think from what we saw from the Sheikh yesterday and what we have seen also in our previous forums, that the people have really caught on to that concept now. They really want to, because the kind of portfolio that we offer, not many in the industry can offer that kind of a portfolio.